What's going on, my lovely people? We're back inside the building for another edition of CubReacts. I've literally just seen that this one has gone live. I got an email through from the old distribution saying that this one had dropped, and yeah, I've literally rushed into this one. I'm a little bit unprepared, so bear with the crazy hair, bear with the slightly messy room, bear with everything being a little bit unorthodox at the moment. However, I want to say a massive thank you, to everyone who is supporting the channel. Obviously, we've had a couple of weeks back on the breakfast show over on Trickstar Radio. Thank you to everyone that has been locking in and supporting the videos as well. It's been sick to see the kind of growth we've been getting off that. The channel is growing as well, so out to everyone who is subscribing. If you're not already subscribed, do make sure you hit that button down below and get involved. Obviously, leave a like or a like and a comment on the video. Let us know if you're feeling these reaction videos or not, as well as that, obviously, the socials as well, at KXVU on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and SoundCloud. It's going to be a busy evening here on the Thursday premieres. We've got new Shabo dropping. There's new Stormzy, AJ Tracy and Heady One. There's new Nines and NSG. There's new Dezzie Rascal and Chip. There's new Mostack. There's loads of stuff dropping this evening, so I'm going to crack on with this one right away. I think, to be honest with you, I think Abra's made before we get into that, I think Abra's made a good decision with this, purely because he's released it before the madness of the rest of the evening commences. I'm going to rewind this. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to talk over the drop. Don't worry. This weird hair is doing my head in, though. Let's crack on. Let's get involved. Thursday premieres, baby.
Yo, I don't know nothing about dark side. Everything lit round our side. Before I got a spot in the chart side, dark and light got split like a apartheid. Man, know what I did in my past life.
Good to see RV back. Very much coming in doing what we know he loves to do, and that's just rapping well. You know what I mean? He's just a good all-around rapper. Good cadence, good structure, good flow. And yeah, just straight off the bat as well, production-wise, just straight in. No intro notification, just a little like sound effect and bang, straight in, which I like for a remix of this length.
I want to do what the two's got too much to lose. I'm pissed I can't glide. Nothing but love for my fun guys. Dingers in heat, anything the drillers they need, man, fund it. Ain't done shit in the field, just wanna talk online like a pundit. You got chased.
Nice. Talk online like a pundit, even though you ain't done shit in the field. Because if you'd played football, you'd have been in the field. You'd have been on the 11. Nice.
Friends got chinged, all cause the gang got
I don't normally do bar breakdowns, but that's nice. I like that one.
I was on the wing, put him in a roll.
I really got guns, I don't know, man, dance with a pole with it, yeah, I don't know. I just spun round twice with bro, got a laser beam trying to take his soul. I got enough love for my dreams, trying to act.
That's cold. That's cold. Nice intro as well with the verse structure. Nice, quite skippy, which I like. I like the differentiation on these drill tunes, especially when it's one of these big remixes. I like to see them kind of split the sort of flow structures and not just be one flow the entire way through. Because to be honest, sonically, it gets a little bit dull, a little bit boring. So what I prefer to see, when we're seeing it, I prefer to see different types of flows all rolling in with each other. It makes it a much more enjoyable thing to do overall.
Put them in a fat spliff. Oh way or no way, it's all tactics. Internet use all hype, but they catfish. Spin that cute, who's that? Bro, spin that. He's moving like Christopher Walken. I just tell a young boy step.
Instrumental is so cold though. That little like choir sample in there works absolute wonders.
Take deep breaths, that kind of ain't no talking. Gang jiggy on deck when I step with the gang. Ain't none of my dreams to rise and tan.
It's not terrifying at all, is it?
Jiggy on deck when I'm doing up traps, still jump out gang on 2-2 man.
I spin this Kush. I just see something. Should've never been invincible. I would've seen you with a peanut. I want to squeeze something.
Abra's just so cold, man. I'm loving this new streak of consistency he's coming out with as well. He's really dropping music at a regular basis. All of it's high quality. This is what we wanted to see from Abra in the beginning. You know, we just want a consistent run from him.
Bad man don't squeeze for nothing. Bad man don't brandish machine for fun, man. Big matic and make people run you. Ain't never was calling you a liar. None of them pussies are riders. None of them tired sleeping. When we pull up in the evening, keeping. Family's grieving.
Big 15 man walk with it. Any up boys getting targeted. My Bruce too loose and he ain't got screws. Babe 22s, he's barking it, clarting it.
I can't get over that in the background, bro. That synthesizer just going. Oh, sounds so cold. Again, it takes me back to old school grime tunes, man. It takes me back to sort of flukes and grime groupies and tunes like by flukes, like those sort of earlier kind of epic synthesizer instrumentals. This is cool though. Again, differentiating between verses. Everyone's sounding very different. There's different approaches, different sounds, different styles, and it makes for a more enjoyable overall piece, you know?
Creeping on folks with the smoke up your bro, don't call at him. Snitches and bitches, bro, do our farm, all fee, we don't harbour it. Trying to catch me at air in his 410. Reason I can't, no BT and Renzo. Alakazam and the caliber bangs, chillin' on the hills like death row. Pull up on them.
Again, just to note on the production side of things, there's a lot of differentiation constantly happening. It's quite unpredictable drum-wise. Like, it feels if I'm honest, it feels like the drums are proper they're proper choppy, you know. They're proper choppy. They're different every time, which I really like. From a listener's angle, I want to be constantly being surprised by what's happening.
Let go, 5 seconds gone, you can still hear the echo. We get though, from the get-go, 2 fat teeth in the smoke like ghetto. Put your machine up and beat, even if it's ugly, bad man just squeeze it, clean it. G-Locks now when the dog screaming, yo, ran put him up with no meaning, him G-Mug in stock tag teaming, don't he got smoke still breathing, caught in my flat and I got his feelings, hey, and if you went down my young fella, probably chat next cause of your bumper, yo.
Woo! Fire. This has got a real kind of ebb and flow to it. There's a rise, there's a fall, there's crescendos. There's a good understanding of kind of build up and like building up potential energy and unleashing it. There's a really good understanding of that with this remix because everyone's coming in at the right time. Everyone's allowing each other enough space to work with, and just overall it's working really, really well.
These gunshots spin the scoop and I bet all the fun stops. When a gun cocks, chiggy on deck, chiggy on deck, shit is not ops. She won't come to the T, she don't go to the L, she won't come to the O with a gun spot.
I got my brown inside, but she give me stress, so I might fly west. She my west thing, she don't give me stress. She don't make me feel.
Oh, bro, Abra, you're so cold, bro. Whoever this guy is, big him up. But yeah, I'm just saying, Abra Cadabra, please keep up this run of consistency because it's sick to see the potential that's been there the entire time. Is being unlocked, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Jiggy on deck in North London, jiggy on deck in East London, jiggy on deck, but I don't ever slip, got my bicky on breath. I spin this clip, I just see something. Should've never been in bitch, and I would've seen you with a peanut.
Really like the video as well.
I wanna squeeze something. Bad man don't squeeze for nothing. Bad man don't brandish machine for fun, man. Big matic and make people run. You ain't never was called, you're a liar. None of them pussies are riders. One of them tired, sleeping. When we pull up in the evening, creeping.
It really is an all-star cast as well. You look RV, Kush, Double L's, Bandokay, Lowkey, and Dezzie. It's a crazy lineup of for a remix. Gotta say, hats off.
Every girl want mother for me. Broke back man, broke off a hit. Me them sick, me ramp up and hit. Them ready for rip, true your best drip. Jiggy pan deck. No say they hold 2 flicky pan them.
I don't care what anyone says. Patois sounds cold over drill beats, bro. Patois sounds cold over drill beats. Just the natural kind of flow of the language and dialect of it. Like there's so much natural kind of it's so rhythmic as a dialect. I feel that it makes it like sound good over instrumentals like this. It's just interesting to listen to. We no make talk, we wind up blood talk. Push button start, press out the gas fast. Pass spliff and take a 2 blast. And in my lane, they better move fast. Who them, repot, dead. My headphones are coming off my head, it's that hot.
We look yen, try tech man for fool. I must say fool them, man. Rinse off a clip until the clip end.
Yo, if she come ugly like bags, I can't big around with a war how petty. So the fed in my block with netty. Crash straight back on swing this machete. Last guy, bro, turn the spaghetti.
This reminds me of an old school grime rally tune, bro. And people seem to... Trust me, there's content coming in which we're going to discuss this in depth on big platforms, okay? But for the time being, this is interesting to me because this reminds me of a classic old school grime rally tune. Because of the way it's been put together, all of the people on it, just bang, bang, bang. It reminds me of a POW or something like that. Everyone's got a different flow. Everyone's got a different kind of approach. Different, like, vocal content. Different energy levels as well. That's very interesting to note because everyone comes in at it with a different angle. Big up the mask gang.
I just see something. Should've never been in bitch, and I would've seen you with a peanut.
Probably the longest drill tune I've ever heard. They're normally under 3 minutes. This is an all-star remix, so I'm happy with it.
Machine for fun, man. Big matic and make people run. You ain't never was called, you're a liar. None of them pussies are riders. All of them tired, sleeping. When we pull up in the evening, creeping. Family's grieving.
No, go. I'm assuming that's... Is it Suave or Suave? I'm pretty sure it's Suave. Really, really cool video.
Man, I told you already, man. Spin that cute when we see your up boy hop out, man. Beat that. See your up block strip, man. Sweet that.
So we're getting a little exclusive preview at the end as well. Clever. was going to say, because this video is going to stack views, people. There's going to be so many views on this video. Just look at the lineup. This might be the biggest lineup of the day. To be honest with you, if you combine all the viewership there, and if you combine that with, if you could put that up against the other biggest one of the day, which is AJ, Heady One, and Stormzy, if you put them up against each other, I don't know which one's going to do better, because they're both all-star lineups. Maybe that's the theme for this evening. Big all-star collaborations, which is really, really cool. And there we go. That's been my reaction to this one. I think they've done a wicked job on the remix. They've injected an extra level of energy to a tune which had a lot of potential anyway. I'm loving this run that Abra Cadabra's on, to be honest with you. I think there's so much that can be done with it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that he's getting this momentum behind him. He's really, really pushing with what he's doing. As well as that, my favorite verse, I'd probably say Kush, probably. Kush or Lowkey, I'd say out of all of them. I just think they were the most sonically interesting to take in. And there we go. If you have enjoyed this reaction video, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button. It does make a massive difference to the channel. We are still aiming to hit, there's a plane going by outside. I don't know why that's really loud. But we are trying to hit 1.2k by the end of this week. So if we can go up 50 over the next 3 days, that'd be absolutely amazing. Do get involved. And you can catch me on socials as well, at CubKXVU on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and SoundCloud. And we shall see you next time, my friends. Peace.